Hello, everybody. This is Earl Teets from Troy, Montana, known as the Mountain Man. It really is a blessing and an honor to be able to help people earn their success from home. First thing I want to do in this little training video is let you recognize who we are. First of all, the Servants Team Missionary Outreach I'm the founder of it. So is my wonderful wife, Darlene. Darlene here
Hi, everybody.
is the best dream come true a man could ever dream of having. She's a very dedicated Sunday school teacher with a heart to make a difference in this world. So it was really easy for her to recognize the solutions that were available to be able to help people with, and the results from the actions that we take allow needy families in America to get food as a result. A complete meal goes to a needy person that wouldn't have got fed, and that's just the result to taking actions to show people solutions that they can profit with, save money with, and enjoy life with. Darlene, I'll let you share something real quick here.
Well, it's a blessing to help people achieve their goals and feed the needy. As a result, I'm horrible when it comes to that. I cannot even watch a video of hungry people or animals. This is what happens to me. Generally, I just flick it off. Anyway, I am so proud of our team, and thank you, everybody. Later.
All right, now you see behind every man really is a good woman. Any man that achieves, man, there's a good woman behind him. I promise you that. What we're going to do now is we're going to step into some training that's going to be very helpful for you. And it's also all about you. I mean, it's called appreciation and recognition. And it really is always in the process of doing business. You're in business as an entrepreneur, but you're there to serve people. And when you build relationships, it's those relationships that are the glue to your profits. And when you're sharing with people solutions to problems that they face, it increases the relationship and builds it. So when you can have the ability to help somebody solve a problem and help them put more money in the month at the same time, it really allows things to happen on a quick basis. The whole idea is to appreciate people for who they are, recognize what they really want to do in life, and show them a path, how you can help them do it. What I'm talking to you about has allowed myself in just the last 3 weeks of February. Today's February 20th, okay? From 0 on the 1st to today, we've got a team from 0 to 56 people across 8 states and into 3 countries, being the United Kingdom, Canada, the Philippines, so I guess 4 countries count the United States. So it's pretty amazing when you can share solutions with people. What did I do? I knew 10 people, okay? My wife, Darlene Bleasner, she loves to make a difference. She recognized that Meals of Hope, it's a nonprofit company in the United States that our company, O2, has teamed up with, that every bottle of these drops that's sold goes to feed a needy person. Now think about this from an entrepreneur standpoint. This little bottle is medical grade oxygen and minerals for your body in drops you put under your tongue, right? Now it's less than $2 a day. What's the problem that it helps people with? Well, I can't make any claims of cure. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose anything, but I can tell you this. Look at the facts. The minerals that are in the soil aren't there anymore due to pesticides, acid rain, and chemical fertilization. So the body still needs those minerals. So when you get those minerals in a drop, it makes a difference. When you look at the history of all disease, and I mean all disease, can be traced to one way, shape, or form of mineral deficiency. So if you got the right amount of minerals in your body, you're doing really good. Your cells need the right amount of oxygen on a cellular level so they can achieve at their optimum results. So when the cells have the ability to have the right amount of oxygen on a cellular level from these drops, it really allows you to solve 2 problems at once at less than $2 a day, 100% money back guarantee. So by a person recognizing that, hey, a person on welfare pays $8 a pack for a pack of cigarettes. They do that 30 times a day. That's a lot of money, $320 a month. Think about what I'm saying. And they do that to relieve their stress, and they enjoy it, okay? It doesn't make them bad people. That's what they choose to do in a poverty-stricken situation, and they can still afford it. So $2 a day for a product like this, it's a solution entrepreneurs need, because when your cells got the oxygen they have, your brain functions at its fullest, you can think quick on your feet to help your people to the best of your ability. So it just makes sense. It's a great solution. So realizing that for every bottle of this to an entrepreneur comes with it 50 leads, so we don't have to go through our friends and family to try to make a living. We get 50 people we can call on the phone. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Send out a postcard, not call on the phone. We can get 20 we can call on a phone if we want. But for 50 leads and the product, less than $60, $59.95, and then shipping and handling is different for each state and each country. So I can't really give you a solid figure on that, but you can kind of guess, give or take a buck or two. So think about what I'm saying. It's pretty powerful. Less than $3, you got 50 leads and a product that brings a solution to life. What's it done to build this team? Huge. Well, you saw how emotional my wife is. She loves to be able to make a difference. So by knowing that 56 kids have been fed from 10 hours that we put into a part-time business that paid us $200, folks, that's $10 an hour on a part-time international business from 0 to 56 people in 3 weeks' time. So it's a blessing. She knew that she could make a difference with this product, so she was excited to get started. Darlene saw that solution. Vicki Cunningham Payton out of Florida. I am so proud of you, and just, wow. We work in a couple different companies together. She connected with me because she knows I'm a professional online coach. And she wanted a roadmap. How can I make some money without spending a whole lot of time learning how to do it? I got a system, Vicki. If you just follow instructions, you're going to enjoy what you do. So what did she do? She made 3 phone calls with me. And what did she do? She brought in Patrick Christensen out of Washington. She brought in Robert Price out of Florida. Pierce out of Florida. And then she brought in, I don't know your name, but I know your ID is Big Faces for worldwide, okay? So Big Faces out of the United Kingdom. 3 phone calls with me. Took her less than an hour. She's got a team in 2 different states and an international. And she's already got paid. Wow, that's a pretty good experience. Second person I brought into the company spent 1 hour, brought 3 people into the phone call, because what are we doing? We're showing them that we got a solution to a problem they're facing. It don't take a whole lot of time to explain that. Just show that it's the real thing and it's money back guarantee. If they're not satisfied, where's the risk? I mean, think about it. Mike Lammers out of Spokane, Washington. I'm really proud of you. He makes a phone call to his friend Ron Reynolds over in Moses Lake, Washington, who needs the ability to have a solution, to have a little bit more energy as a retired person that takes care of over 200 people in a housing complex. Is pretty busy doing that. And Ron's very passionate about some nutritional supplements that he works on the market with. And this O2 goes hand in hand with it. So if the people that come as a lead with O2, for some reason they don't decide to sign up with O2, he still has the leads. He can run them through his other nutritional product and profit from it, have the energy he needs to do what he needs to do, at the same time meet people at their needs. When you work at a housing community with over 200 people in it, it's not hard to recognize there's some of them have trouble sleeping through the night. Some of them have a little bit of stuff called arthritis and pain. Well, when you got the right minerals in your body and you've got the right oxygen in your cells, they can do some pretty amazing things on a natural level that allows that stuff called inflammation to disappear, because it can't exist in a healthy environment. So I'm not a doctor. I can't make any cures, but I can point out the obvious. A solution less than $2 a day. Ron saw a gold mine there. And as a former earner in a major way as an entrepreneur, he realized how to step forward and capitalize on success and see a way to make a difference at the same time. Now, I've talked about Darlene, Vicki, Mike, Ron. I talk about Zeno Cohn out of Idaho. He's a really good friend of mine, a professional masseuse. And he also works at car lots. He's also into extreme investments for the major players out there. And he's always had his mind open for solutions that help people and make a difference. So when he saw this through Mike, bing, he was in. He saw a way he could make a difference with his massage clients, be able to show them how when you have oxygen in your system, it really helps the system do what it's supposed to do. When the right minerals in your body, they don't cramp up. The body won't cramp up as bad. So think about it. As a massage therapist, this was a no-brainer for Zeno, and he's going to capitalize on this in a huge way because he's not afraid to speak with people. So think about that. Now, we're going to talk about Johanna Baker out of California. She is a real treat and a blessing to work with. She's pretty much a retired entrepreneur, but she has a condition called MS. She understands the importance of having the right minerals and oxygen on a cellular level, but her big passion was to be able to help people to create an income from home without having to leave the home and go to meetings and do all that stuff. And she wanted to prove to him that if she put her actions into a simple business in a wheelchair from the comfort of her own home, she could create success. And in her first week, I'm so proud of you, Johanna. From California, we bring in Kathleen, and then she brings in another lady named Jessica, making 3 phone calls with me. And there's another guy out of Alabama that's putting some things together so he can join the team in time too. So look at what Johanna's been able to do. Follow a simple process, accomplish some income, and what did she do? She shared a solution with people that need the solution to the problems that they're facing. After Johanna, we got James Jeffries out of Idaho. And out of Hayden, Idaho, he owns Frontier's Finest Meats. You want some good steak, seafood delivered to your home? That's what he does across 3 states for a living. So he needed a solution to the problems that people are facing that are vegetarians, right? They don't eat meat, but they do supplement. And when they can see a way with O2 to get the right oxygen in their daily diet, properly absorbed anyhow, with the minerals that the body needs, it's a no-brainer. He's got a solution that will allow him to capitalize on a clientele base that he couldn't make money on before as a door-to-door meat supplier. So it's a solution. And who doesn't need these kind of solutions? Then we have Betty Jean Kay. Kohler, I believe is her last name, out of Libby, Montana. She is a retired nurse, has given over 30 years of her life as a nurse, helping people. She's got a strong desire to make an impact as an entrepreneur, but she doesn't want to run with things where people got stuff up their sleeves and all these hidden costs. She wanted a simple way. A person could put some integrity and actions behind a solution that makes a difference. And guess what? She got started with this, and she's got a whole bunch of people that know her, like her, trust her, and look out. Because folks from Montana, we know how to run with the truth. And I'm telling you, she's got the ability to commit to a certain time, 5 days a week, to make calls with me. And you're looking at a real champion there. And then we've got Carolyn Halowich Varley out of Canada. She is a woman that's really got a passion to be an entrepreneur and free herself from the old job. She has a lot of love in her heart, and she wants to make a difference at the same time. Well, she saw O2 as a great solution, not only for her own personal health, but she knew a lot of people that could use a little bit more sleep at night, that could use a little bit more energy throughout the day, that could use a little pain relief. She was excited to know that every time she shared this solution, that a needy person would have something to eat as a result. I'm so excited to have this lady from Canada with a heart full of love and a desire to make a difference on this team. It's just unbelievable. And then we have Anima Kalem out of the Philippines. She is such a winner. We've been praying with Anima and her future husband, Michael Brown, out of Florida, to be able to find a solution for her to earn in the Philippines with. There's lots of stuff out there, but it's a third world country, and $150 to $300 a month auto ships isn't something the masses in that country can afford. But they can use a solution that's less than $2 a day. $60 to start a business, have product and leads. That's your operation expense and startup cost all in one. That's a solution. It'll fly through the Philippines like you can't believe. With the call center there for Anima, to be able to utilize making three-way calls with the call center every day, she has the ability to sit in the comfort of her own home in the Philippines, utilize that call center, make 10 calls a day if she wants to. This is a program that works, recognizing solutions for the masses. We are so excited to have you on board, Anima. You're really going to make a difference, and we're just really honored to see you here. And then we look at Karen Kruger out of Arizona. It's such an honor to bring a retired school teacher into my team with a huge desire to make an impact. When she had love in her heart for over 30 years to make a difference teaching children for a living, she wanted to see a way where she could work in the industry that's got the largest reputation, for lack of better words, with the most BS in it. 97% failure rate for the people trying to earn from home. And then 95% of the companies that start out, well, they fail in less than 6 months' time. So Karen is fed up with that kind of stuff. She wanted to see a real place where she could put her actions in, get paid for it, and help people at the same time. So we had a solution that was perfect for Karen out of Arizona. And I got a feeling her husband, Ren, he's a really neat champion of a guy, too. He'll be joining us here shortly. He knows the truth when he sees it, and he likes solutions as well. So now we're looking at Donald Barras Jr. out of Indiana. Congratulations to this veteran. I have a lot of respect to people who have served our country and given their all to make a difference. Now, he's got a huge heart to make a difference, not just with veterans, but he's a patriotic man. And he realizes that in his generation of people, we're talking people over 65, there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of sleepless nights, there's a lot of uncomfort, there's a lot of low energy levels, and he saw a way that he could get fellow Americans fed by sharing a simple, affordable solution that makes a difference with the masses. We're so excited and honored to have a veteran soldier on board known as Sinbad the Sailor Man. We're glad to have you here. So, what have I talked to you about? I've talked to you about 18 people here altogether, and I've talked about people that had problems that we're able to share a solution with that creates profits, and I've done it in less than 20 minutes. So, think about what I did personally, okay? In 3 weeks' time, I spent 10 hours making three-way calls with my upline because the call center didn't exist yet, which you guys can make three-way calls with me or my upline, either way, and the call center. So now you got 3 in your favor instead of just 1, right? So I spent 10 hours, made 10 three-way calls. As a result, there was $200 earned. That's $20 per hour for a part-time international business that is already multiplying in over 8 states and 3 countries. This old toothless guy out of Montana can do it. You can do it too. We're here to help people achieve. The question to ask yourself is, once you see a path that's real, once you see that everything I've shared with you about makes a difference, is there anything that's stopping you from rolling up your sleeves and creating success? What is the special thing in common that these 3 people had here and myself to be able to generate checks in less than their first month in action? The secret is they don't have to spend 10 hours a day in their back office trying to learn how to make money. They don't have to spend 10 hours researching each top earner in every different company on the internet and how they strategize and how they put everything together to go make the impact that they need to make. They didn't need to figure out how to pronounce each and every little tiny ingredient in the bottle of the nutritional product. They simply understood it's 100% money back guarantee. If you're not satisfied for any reason, in 30 days you get your money back. Where's your risk? Think about what I'm saying, okay? So when you recognize what these 3 people did, they didn't think about none of that stuff. They didn't worry about if their retired employee, family member, the family considered successful, thought whether or not their business decision was a good one. All 3 of these people spent less than 5 hours making phone calls and generated good money doing so. Okay? Vicki Cunningham Payton, in 2 weeks' time, created a full-time income on part-time efforts. How do I mean? I mean, if you look at what somebody works 40 hours a week for on a minimum wage scale, 40 hours a week, they get paid minimum wage. Vicki earned more money than what that person would on part-time efforts because she didn't have to think her way through success. She worked her way through and took the actions to profits. You have myself as your coach. You have my upline. And you have a call center in your corner to help you create the success that you deserve with the truth, setting many people free. And then when you use the secret weapon of the internet and do a mastermind with us in Traffic Authority and utilize the idea of paid traffic to our new capture pages that we got in O2, we can combine high tech and high touch and take this business to the next level. But what I've done here is I've showed you how I laid in the foundation to my team with relationships first. And now, over the next few months, I'm stepping into the automation and paid traffic. And now that the foundation is here that's already rocking it globally, then we add the easy stuff that really takes it to the next level. And I can only put you in one leg or the other leg. So look at it this way. I put 1 in my weak, 2 in my strong. I get paid on them both. So that's a beautiful thing. So think about this. If you're looking at this opportunity and I'm upline from you, I've got 1 in my weak and 2 in my strong. Would you rather have those people underneath you that I'm going to put in over the next week? Or would you rather have them above you? If they're above you, they're getting paid on you. If they're underneath you, you have the ability to get paid on that volume. That is impressive, folks. There's nothing here but success for those that are willing to roll up their sleeves and work for it. It's not a free lunch entrepreneurship, but it is the best tasting lunch that you will ever eat when it's prepared properly. We enjoy helping people to the success that they deserve. It truly is an honor. What I've done here is laid in a roadmap of my own personal actions, showing you how simply having the solutions to the problems that many career fields from many states and foreign countries face, how in today's time we can embrace the technology of the internet, the telephone, and form a team without even leaving my home in 3 weeks' time. And look out, we're just beginning. Folks, thank you so much for your dedication to letting the truth set you free. I appreciate you, honor you, and respect you, and know that together we're going to build a team that's unstoppable because we run with the truth. We run with facts, and we have the solutions that work in today's market. God bless you. I look forward to meeting you in person, over the phone, online, or at one of our events. Come join us. And if you've already joined us, congratulations. Welcome aboard the team. Look at all the videos in our training section in the Facebook group, Solutions Will Profit. It's pinned at the top. You'll be really glad you did. It's time to earn the success that you deserve with help each step of the way. That's what we're all about at solutionswillprofit.com. Enter your name and information into that page, and you'll be on our email list and be able to get tips from us each and every week. God bless you. It's your turn to earn.